let me share with you all the expressions, phrases, and idioms that you need to talk confidently about the holidays in English. Because the typical conversation during the holiday season changes a lot. You might be able to have the most perfect conversations in English, and then bam, the holiday season comes around and suddenly you have no idea what anyone is talking about. Christmas bonus. Let's break this phrase apart and start by defining the word bonus. A bonus used in this context is money given to an employee for extra work done. It's very normal for businesses to give their employees a bonus during this time of year. This is called a Christmas bonus. Businesses do this specifically because it's seen as goodwill towards their employees and their families. It's like a Christmas present to them and a thank you for working so well.
Very good. Okay, you know what? We'll take them. It's your Christmas bonus.
Oh, really? Okay, then I would like them in blue too, in case the heel breaks.
Christmas/winter break. Christmas or winter break is a term used in school to describe the time that you get off school for Christmas time and New Year's.
Today is the last day of school before winter break. So tomorrow's my first day of winter break. I'm so excited.
This applies to all schools, whether it be elementary school, middle school, high school, or university and college. And it usually lasts 2 to 3 weeks.
I'm finished with school for this decade. Happy winter break, baby.
When I was in university, our winter break was almost an entire month long. It was the most glorious thing. I loved it. A lot of people use this phrase when they ask questions such as, what are you doing for Christmas break this year? Or what are your plans for Christmas break? 'Tis the season. This phrase is very old, like Old English. And most Americans don't even know the exact meaning of this phrase, but we still use it every single year for the holiday season. I know, it's pretty weird. We use the phrase "'tis the season" to bring focus to the festivities during this time of year.
Santa's coming to town! Santa! Oh my God! Santa here? I know him!
It's also in a famous song called Deck the Halls, and you will hear this specific song everywhere you go in America. It is very popular.
'Tis the season to be jolly.
Oh boy.
Meet me under the mistletoe. This is more of a sentence than a phrase, but I still think it's very important that you know the meaning of this. When someone says that they want you to meet them under the mistletoe, it means they want to kiss you. What does mistletoe have to do with kissing, you may ask? I'm not sure. Some old tradition, maybe?
You may ask, how did this tradition get started? I'll tell you. I don't know.
What mistletoe is, though, is a plant with white berries. That's it. It's just a plant, guys. But we do hang it under door frames during Christmas time, just because of tradition, I guess.
And we'll know he's our killer. What is with the mistletoe?
I was going to talk to you about this. Caroline wants us to kiss under the mistletoe.
If you're liking what you're watching so far, make sure you thumbs up this video to let us know that you like it. Ring in the new year. You can also say bring in the new year. It means the same thing. When we ring in the new year, we celebrate the end of the year and throw a party to celebrate the coming of the new year. We use this phrase when we say things like, how are you going to ring in the new year? Or how did you ring in the new year? Holiday cheer. This happy expression refers to the lightness of spirit, joy, or happiness that one feels during Christmas time. And when I say lightness, I am not referring to actual light. In English, we can use the term light or lightness to simply describe good vibes and happiness.
Imagine you're in New York and it's Christmas.
You can use this phrase to say things like, he needs a little bit of holiday cheer. Or, that person is so full of holiday cheer. It's so great to be around them this time of year.
No matter how different or who may appear, you will always be welcome with holiday cheer.
home for the holidays. This is a general expression that people say here in America to describe how being at home with your family is the best way to spend the holidays. Typically in America during Christmas or Thanksgiving, children fly or drive home to their parents' place to spend the holidays. This is called going home for the holidays. Christmas carols. A carol is defined as a song of praise or joy, especially for Christmas. So Christmas carols are songs of joy about Christmas. Usually in America, people go Christmas caroling. That is, they go door to door and sing Christmas carols. You gotta be careful when you go Christmas caroling though. I mean, most people really enjoy it. Some people even cry tears of happiness. No joke. But a few people just, they hate it. So just be prepared for that.
I hate Christmas carolers.
Deck the halls. Deck the halls is an expression used in the famous song, Deck the Halls.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly.
This has to do with decorating your home for the holidays. You will most frequently just see this expression in stores or in this song. But let me tell you, you find this song and phrase everywhere.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la.
Let's talk about the holidays. How many of you have started your shopping? Anybody? Yeah?
Holiday shopping. Gift giving is a huge thing in America during the holidays. We use the term holiday shopping to talk about this particular type of shopping. Shopping for Christmas presents. For example, I could say, gosh, I really need to get started on my holiday shopping. Or, I already got all my holiday shopping done for the year. You can also say Christmas shopping as well. It means the same thing. Happy holidays. This is probably the most popular phrase you will hear in America during this time of year. I guarantee that you will hear this phrase everywhere in America. But how exactly do we use it? Well, it's typically used as an exclamation, like saying happy holidays when you show up at a friend's house for a party. It's also commonly used at the end of a conversation. Instead of saying something like goodbye or see you later, we'll say happy holidays instead. It's just a friendly little happy way to end the conversation.
Happy holidays! Thank you for shopping at Benny's department store.
Holiday season. I have already mentioned this phrase so much in this video so far, but the holiday season is specifically talking about the time period between the last month of November until January 1st, because that's when the holidays Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, and Christmas, and New Year's Eve and New Year's Day happen. It's a season full of holidays. Hence the phrase holiday season. You can use this expression to say things like, I am so excited to spend the holiday season with my friends and family this year. Or, I can't wait for the holiday season to arrive. Holiday traditions. Since we already know what the word holiday means, let's take a look at the definition of tradition. FluentU describes tradition as a custom, a behavior passed from generation to generation.
We have traditions for everything. How to sleep, how to eat.
So if you combine tradition with holiday, you get a custom, a tradition that you always do during the holidays. For example, in my family, one of the traditions that we do is we always put up our Christmas tree during Thanksgiving break. Another one is eating certain foods on Christmas Eve and having a party on New Year's Eve. These are some holiday traditions that my family does every year. It can be hard to know when to use these phrases, especially because movies don't have all of the uses or the context isn't clear. FluentU makes up for that though. I recommend the platform to my students and friends because it really helps you save all those words with their different contexts in your head. It does that through things like movie trailers, TED Talks, and shows. So it literally prepares you for everyday life in America. Check it out with a 2-week free trial in the description box below. And let me know how it goes. Greeting cards. FluentU describes greeting cards as a piece of paper with a special message written on it, given to people on the holidays. Like FluentU says, greeting cards can be given to people throughout different holidays, not just the holiday season. But they are the most common during the holiday season. The holiday season is full of greeting cards from friends, from workplaces, from family, etc. They are all over the place. It's just a card with some sort of greeting or happy message on it. Season's greetings. This is actually what's written on most greeting cards during the holidays. This phrase is usually used in the written form as a way to wish a person goodwill, or like good wishes, basically. So, if you're planning on sending out greeting cards this year, be sure to use that phrase. New Year's resolutions. New Year's Day is the start of the new year, January 1st. But what's a resolution? Let's find out. FluentU defines a resolution as a decision to do something. In America, before the new year arrives, we make what are called New Year's resolutions, which are basically goals we want to accomplish the next year, or something we want to change about ourselves. For example, your New Year's resolution might be to eat healthier or to work out 5 days a week. Or maybe you want to read 1 book every week or work on being nicer. These are all common New Year's resolutions.
So those were New Year's resolutions then, huh? That looks like a long list. You better get on it.
If you want to review all of these expressions again, we've got you covered. I've got a free PDF with all of the terms covered in the description below for you to download. Be sure to check it out. And if you're on a roll and want to learn more phrases and expressions in English, I have the perfect video waiting for you, right over there. It's a video about 19 ways to say I love you in English, because a simple I love you just doesn't cut it anymore. We'll see you over there, friends.